good intro. That looks like something Cloud would do. If your character does a walk back and he turns around, that's a no-go. I like the walk forward. The reason being is he's sticking his chest out and he's walking with his head up like a soldier. The sword that Cloud has a little bit of weight. It's not that light. You know, there is points during fights where Cloud holds his sword with two hands. At least it has crouch sprites. I've seen characters that don't have a crouch. The only time that Cloud holds that sword behind his back, or Zack, for those who are adept with the Final Fantasy storyline, he stands. Because this sword is a lot bigger than what is portrayed on this little character here. Okay, the jumps are a little tough to critique because they look familiar. This character has 4 buttons for his attack. I guess that's all he wanted in the character for his release. Let's see. I can't appropriately crab about the moveset being a little short, but I'm sure he could have added more moves to his character. It gives me the impression that he was trying to push this one out too. Like, there's a guy named Goldthor who created a Sephiroth character. It looked like it was rushed, so I'm gonna have to say that that's the same with this one. This Cloud, by the way, was created by YAMAKICHI, or however you want to pronounce this guy's name. This guy broke his neck trying to draw over these Hayato sprites, that's pretty cool. If you're gonna go through the effort, hand draw the damn character. It's obvious that he has the ability, but we don't want a recycled or familiar character. That's legit. It looks like the blade beam. It's a little, that's looking a little small there, but you know, to each his own. Blade beam is a limit break. Limit breaks take away from your limit meter. Watch his meter, which is on the top of the screen. It says limit over it. It does nothing to it. This is not one of your typical moves that he does every day. This has to take energy from him because this qualifies as his hyper. Okay, I can't critique that move either because that's ringing a bell in my head. If I were to rate this character, I give this character a solid 7 out of 10. Overall, this is what we want. The fact that it is a sprite edit, it shouldn't take away from your enjoyment factor. The character's playable. The character has a freaking crouch sprite. Even though it's an edit, he still took the time to put in the effort that is needed to make this still an exciting character. So with that being said, it kind of makes the whole editing thing null. This character was in high demand and nobody was coming through and actually producing a Cloud. So it's only fair to give this guy respect and, you know, take this character for what it is. Out of all of the things that I like about this character is the sounds. This sounds like Cloud. Second would be the color scheme. I like the color scheme. It's an anime based character. There's no deficit in anime type characters, but I'm glad he went with that opposing to something else. That makes it somewhat authentic. The animations are legit for this character, so I give him a point for that too. I like the way the hair is drawn. That's a definite plus. Not a lot of people draw Cloud's hair right. I have a few complaints about this, but you know, I'm pretty sure somebody could have botched it up. Another reason to give this character a point is style. I like the way this character looks when he's moving around and everything. I know this isn't feasible, but at least he put the effort forward to show you guys that you can make a cool Mugen character. You know, as ridiculous as it may feel to you, it's still possible. Aside from that one hyper that I showed you guys, there's more hypers to this character. He has a plethora of hypers, and they're all pretty cool, and they actually take from his limit bar. But I reviewed a character by Goldthor or Gunther called Sephiroth. Those hypers were pretty nuts. The thing that pissed me off is the button set was retarded. But Yeah, he has limits. That's mainly why his rating is so high. Is that not only does he have limits, but this is also a very stylized and playable character, even though it's familiar. That's my little rating, a solid 7 out of 10. And this is ARTISTROPEADOPE, and this has been a review of Cloud Strife by YAMAKICHI. God bless.